What? Everybody, I'm Fighter Council of the Geek Fighters, along with Double RPG and Adam Kaiju, or whatever he wants to be called. And we're playing
Well,
more Like a
I'm a
Dragon.
man of many names.
Playing Like a Dragon
Hell-
Ishin because I actually grinded, but I couldn't grind as much as I wanted to because part of it entailed continuing the story.
Yeah.
But
I was about to say, we're playing Like a Dragon Ishin because now I finally beaten Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
yeah, I
Boy,
haven't even
that
started Infinite Wealth.
yeah, that took a while to get through, but yeah, it was.
Next up, Yakuza in Hawaii.
Yep. Next, what's going on right now? I'm currently going through the follow-up Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, as Metal said.
Arr. It's the best pirate game in years, which is weird because it ain't really a pirate game.
Suck it,
Not
Skull and
really.
Bones.
So what's funny about what you're doing is the fact that, like, speaking of like grinding and stuff, this game has a lot, but 8 I feel just has like crazy content like that. That's like what?
Mm-hmm.
Dondoko Island alone is like how long? Like
What, to get through the entirety of that mode?
yeah. Just
Oh,
by
God.
itself.
But I would say somewhere less than 10 hours.
Oh really? Okay, I thought it was like 60 or so hours.
No, somewhere less than 10 hours if you were trying to go through the entirety of its story. But I would recommend that you go through the entirety of this of that story because apparently you actually get one of the best essence attacks for Ichiban.
It kind of reminds me of doing the business thing in 7 where you get that cool satellite strike.
Yep, it's kind of like that. The essence ability for Ichiban in Infinite Wealth. It's basically called the Dondoko beam. Basically, a beam comes from the sky, strikes at his enemies, and does massive damage.
Oh hi Muteki. He said something you would appreciate for sure.
Oh, old Shredder did a swan dive with a half gainer right into the back of a garbage truck.
Rafael! Get down.
Come away from there.
That's what he said. I appreciate
Anyway,
that. But yeah. So
I'll be right back in just a second, so keep going.
Don't worry. I definitely have enough material. Right, Metal? It's freezing. Oh, am I alone? Kaiju? Metal? I don't know what you want to go by.
Yeah, sorry. As I said, my parents just got home, so.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm gonna go and do more story. Muteki said he broke a Yakuza 8 with the Ninja Heat Paralyzed move. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna go to the island first. I mean, not to the island, to the
All right.
boat. Or eat something, I don't know.
Yar.
Shippuku Momokawa?
Okay. Muteki, he says he broke Yakuza 8 with Ninja Heat Paralyze move. Oh, I don't think I ever got that.
You know what's sad?
Hmm.
This is 8,000 mon? Screw you.
Damn.
2 Ryo? Nah, man. Get out of here. Like, I could afford it, but, like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You ever had that feeling? I know you have, where you're like, oh, I know I can afford it, but still.
I'll tell you another thing about Infinite Wealth is that you remember how in most Yakuza games that the penultimate boss is the hardest one?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Like it. Well, that's not the case with Infinite Wealth. The final boss is the more powerful one. Yeah, actually feels like a final boss. Yes.
Nice. Go ahead. So, go ahead. What else do you think about it without spoilers? I'll let you talk while I look around.
Okay. Although there is one spoiler, but I'll save that when we get to the story. But And it's more of a rant towards one character that I can make. But anyways, overall, the gameplay itself for Infinite Wealth, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I did with Yakuza 7. I mean, uh, I feel it's a lot more refined in terms of how fast you can grind your characters, and as well as how difficult the challenge can be. But it offers that element of trial and error to where, even though it still is hard, you can still actually get through the fight all right to get a massive load of experience points that you could possibly get. Uh, so, and it doesn't require you to grind your levels to like, say, 70 or 80 to try to beat the game's story. Instead, it's like if you get all your characters to like I'd say level 50 in between Ichiban and Kiryu's separate parts in the story, then you should be able to get through the entirety of it, no problem. So at least they were very lenient with that. Um, and it's a lot. It is a lot easier to get money in the game, especially when you go through the optional dungeons, because they will reward you with the most, not only the most experience points, but also the most money. And that way, with the money that you get, you can actually you can actually grind your characters like weapons and armor to better heights. So you're not going to have that much trouble with it. You probably will at the beginning, but once you get to say like halfway or somewhere after halfway, then it shouldn't be that much of an issue when you're getting your character's weapons and armor. So yeah, I really like that. But yeah, I'd say overall the gameplay itself, from a when compared to Yakuza 7, it is a lot more fine-tuned. I really did like the extra gameplay elements that they added in there, such as Dondoko Island. I mean, if you like Animal Crossing, especially the most recent one, New Horizons, then Dondoko Island's pretty much going to be your it's pretty much going to be your cup of tea to play that. The music and the voice acting, I pretty much enjoyed as well. I know a lot of people like to crap on Young Ye as Cosma Kiryu, and I'm kind of in that same boat too. But there are certain points in the story where he actually makes his character sound great, but that they're just like sprinkled every now and then. But it's like everything else. Yeah, there's some things that makes him sound out of place, and yeah, he does not know how to sing well when it comes to his dubbing. So yeah, if anything, you're better off just listening to his Japanese voice actor Takuya Kuroda. Yeah, Takaya Kuroda. When you're playing the game, or that in general. But overall, overall the English dub of the game is pretty spot on. Yeah, aside from a few minor annoyances and all that, but. And then, like I said, the music is still pretty top-notch, like all of the other games in the series. The story, I will say, is a wild roller coaster ride. From beginning to end, there are a lot of twists and turns, like every other game that you play. I mean, it definitely has that same level of quality as most of the other games in the Yakuza series, or in the Like a Dragon series. It is the longest one to get through. It took me about 80 hours to complete Infinite Wealth, and there is a lot of story in that game to sit down and experience. And the characters are all excellent, except for one in particular, but I will talk about, like I said, I'll talk about that very shortly. And he's pretty much the one that I despise the most. Not Bryce Fairchild, even though I do consider him to be a really big piece of shit, but there is one other character that really grinds my gears. The ex-Tojo clan member, Yutaka Yamai, who's in Hawaii, he's actually a pretty cool cat. When you go through the entire story, you may think he's just some hard-ass Yakuza, which he is, but you may think he's just a regular-ass bad guy, which he is for, like, the first half, but in the second half, you actually start to feel sympathy for the character, which, I totally did. But And even Muteki says he's the Dio in the game, and I can't admit that to where he is in that comparison. And Bryce Fairchild, like I said, is a piece of shit, but with him being the main antagonist in the Ichiban story, I figure he would also be like the second. He would also be the second main antagonist next alongside Masaharu Ebina, who is the main villain of the game, but him not being like the final villain or like or you know the other main antagonist of the game. When you find out that Ebina says, "Oh, that deal's the deal with him and Palikana was at some point going to fall through, and I was just using him for my own." And it's like, oh, geez, really? That cop out, really? But Ebina, I will say, he is a very compelling villain, like the other games. But although I will say that he is uh, he is a misguided character, but I do feel that his misguidedness or his path of where he became misguided is kind of black and white in a sense. Well, I wouldn't say in a sense, but it's basically black and white, but not for good reasons. But at the end, when you see Kiryu, manage to get through to him to turn himself in, it actually makes you feel like, hey, this is actually not that bad of a bad guy or a main villain after all. But, and this is a huge but,
Yeah.
the one character who I hate the most in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is not Bryce Fairchild, nor is it Yamai or Ebina, even though I do like Yamai, but the one character I hate the most is the character of Eiji Mitamura. Basically, this guy, he ended up getting him. He used to work for this like this news reporting agency or something like that, where he ended up being on call to cover a news story where he was driving his vehicle. And then at some point while he was driving within the city limits, an old woman stepped in front of his vehicle while he was driving, and he ran her over. And he made this character Eiji made the assumption. Well, I think it's assumption, or he made the claim that it was the Arakawa family from Yakuza 7 who set him up for, running over the lady, which made him lose his news reporting license or whatever. But there was really no evidence found by the police, nor did the Arakawa family have any substantial claims that they were responsible. So he's basically on this whole bitter grudge of revenge of trying to destroy all the Yakuza that are in Japan. And here's the thing, what really pisses me off about his character. First of all, when you meet him, he's in... Oh, did Metal drop?
He might have.
Oh,
There's some
yeah,
things
he
in the
did.
chat they were asking, but hey, Toma. And hey, LPH. I was just letting Double R talk about his thoughts on Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yeah. So don't worry, we'll get back to this game very shortly after I finish up with my thoughts. But anyway, back to where I was. So the first time when you meet Eiji Mitamura, when you have Ichiban go to Hawaii, he's in a wheelchair. So the first thing in your mind is, another character in a wheelchair, just like Masato Arakawa, aka Ryo Aoki from the previous game. So it's like, okay, so you're bound to see some sympathy with this character. But he starts off being a good guy at first, but in the end, you can see that he's just, doing that as like a facade or whatever, which hides his true intentions. And basically, he was the one responsible who managed to out
Oh boy.
Ichiban with false news and that kind of stuff, to where he actually made Ichiban lose his job, and what gets him into the whole, into the whole path of trying to find the truth in Infinite Wealth and trying to set everything right. But then you realize that with Mitamura or Eiji, much later when you find out the truth about him, he's not really he's a guy who doesn't have a disability to where it makes him ride on a wheelchair. It was all a front because he actually uses this substance. What is it, like lidocaine or something that you put in your legs to make it numb temporarily or something like that? But anyways, yeah, he was basically using that, and he was just basically faking being a cripple to gain sympathy. But when you find out the truth about him, then he really starts to be more like this behind the scenes guy, where he ends up doing a lot of piece of shit tactics and all that crap. And here's the bottom line with this character. You don't actually fight him in the game. It's like, with him being a really hard-ass bad guy, why do you not even get to fight him? I mean, with Ryo Aoki, even though he originally started off being a cripple or a guy who was bound to a wheelchair, he actually is the final boss in the game, and you actually do get to feel sympathy towards his character at the end because of him wanting to try to do things right, but with him not being able to erase his past because he used to be part of a Yakuza family in his past, but and the way how Ichiban
Dang, I missed you.
the way how Ichiban manages to get through to him, and where he actually agrees to turn himself in, then you see that he's basically on the road towards a redemption, or on the path to a redemption. Whereas with Eiji Mitamura, it's like, no. I mean, this guy is basically hiding behind a screen, doing all these really bad and just heinous acts to try and defeat Ichiban, and you don't even get to fight him.
Dang it, he wants me to do another song? Oh, phew, okay.
So, yeah, that's the reason why I really dislike the character. I mean, he is so black and white. And no offense to Alex Lee, who was the voice of the character, which he is a really great voice actor, by the way, but the character himself, I'm sorry. If there was one character that I really despise in a Yakuza game, or let alone a Like a Dragon game, then Eiji Mitamura is definitely up there, either in my top 3 or top 5 characters in the series that I just despise with a passion. But it did. I mean, it didn't really. But with him being somebody that I did not like, it really didn't deter me from enjoying the rest of the game. I really enjoyed it for what it is. So, yeah, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. If you can muster in about 80 hours to play the game, then by all means give it a shot. And the best thing about the game is that after you beat the entirety of the story, you actually have a post-game. You can actually do things post-game, so you don't really have to, start back from scratch if you want to.
That's
You could
good.
you could just continue playing. And the thing is that you can jump between Hawaii and Ijincho/Kamurocho, and where everybody is together, both parties. So you get all 10 characters together. But the thing is that if you're in Hawaii, anybody who's in Kiryu's group, they actually do have their own special attire for if they were in Hawaii at the time when Ichiban was there. So I thought that was actually a pretty cool thing that they did. But overall, yeah, I would definitely say in this console generation, or this generation of gaming, that Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth has definitely become one of my favorite games, bar none. And this is coming from a guy like me who really enjoys RPGs, but yeah, it's really good. And anyway, those are my thoughts on Infinite Wealth.
Oh, well, there you go. And then metal dropped in the middle one.
Mm-hmm.
And now I gotta dance. Oh boy, now I gotta pay attention again. Read the chat for me while I just try and pay attention to the music.
Will do. Muteki is just being the quote unquote hard ass, sarcastic hard ass saying, "Wow, double RPG picking on the guy in the chair." It's like, well, he's not really somebody who was originally bound, who was supposed to be bound to a wheelchair. It's just all a facade, dude. And then LPH was like, "Damn, I guess with me describing Infinite Wealth, especially with the character of Minamura." But Muteki says, "Gotta admit, double R, Yakuza pulled off a Metal Gear with 3 sons, right?" Yeah, pretty much. You must be talking about Ichiban, Masato Arakawa, and Ebina, right? Whereas with Masumi Arakawa, he's supposed to represent Big Boss. Any big news in this week in gaming? Not really, I don't think. Aside from Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny Remastered finally releasing.
I screwed up. I needed 14. I got my dyslexia kicked in mad hard. I forgot. It kicked in mad hard. Pathetic. No, I kicked in mad hard because I friggin'
The evaluation's pathetic. Ooh, damn.
Yeah, no, my dyslexia
And
kicked in super hard.
Muteki said AI Darth Vader was trending this week. Yeah.
That sucks. I didn't pass, but he's still gonna draw. I thought I was gonna give another shot. Give me another shot instead of going through anyways.
LPH says WrestleMania 42 is not going to be in New Orleans next year.
Oh boy, I saw a bunch of talk about that. About WrestleMania 42's location.
Mm-hmm. Why is it not going to New Orleans? Was it because of like weather or whatever, like the tornado damages and whatnot? Oh, because of the real world stuff. Oh, okay.
Oh, they're gonna try and kidnap him. All right.
You
He
will
said, "I
never
have
be
no
able to
fa-"
beat this guy.
Can't believe I screwed up the dancing because I dyslexia kicked him, but the story's like, no, we're still just gonna keep going. I guess that just means I don't get the reward that I could have gotten. Oh well. Dyslexia kicked in mad hard, I'm telling you.
Well, Jerry, I hope me with my thoughts on Infinite Wealth has convinced you to give it a try at some point.
Well, tell you what, again, at least sounds like they did better. Just
Yeah.
I was hoping I could disarm him. Oh well, guess not. So Toma, yeah, do you not see my Shinsen Gumiko? Exactly. They just roll up like.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I hope Metal didn't fully. I guess I know he had stuff going on in the background. I just didn't think it would make him drop.
Right? And hopefully I explained my thoughts all right, because I'm not that good at talking on the spot. Well, Muteki, just when they're ready, they'll be ready. Just I'm not really gonna force them to immediately go into it right away.
Tell you one thing, if yeah, right. If there's been times where I've actually turned off on stuff because people kept saying do it, do it, do it. And I'm like, well, no, I don't, no, I don't want to do it. Dang, I didn't. Ancient Amulet, I probably was got something cooler, but oh well. I think I still get the virtue though.
Well, they never said that they hated the future, the future of the franchise. They just need time to adjust, that's all. I could play
Refuse to evolve.
the.
Man,
I could.
I don't want to be JRPG. How hard is that?
I could reverse the roles. You remember when were clamoring at me to try and play Yakuza Like a Dragon, or say, "Did you beat it? Did you beat it?"
I didn't remember doing that. But all right.
What? I was just kidding around with you, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, that's really what he's saying. I'm all right. Do I want ginseng? Or do I just want to get, like, a platinum plate?
Oh, trust me. Get the platinum plates after going through the chicken races. It's much better. If you
I
did it that
some
way.
of those. That's how I got all my Rio.
Yeah.
I know there's stuff you want this virtue for. I just don't remember what.
Now, Muteki, that's not really fair of a comparison.
And that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was like.
Besides, you're kind of spoiling the story a little bit.
What did I say? More virtue.
Well, I mean, of course they show up at the end, or else how would Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii even happen, right?
Oh wait, I gotta go down.
Which I did find out that Samoa Joe's character Raymond Law is indeed the main antagonist in Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. So he shouldn't job to anybody in wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
Even standing toe to toe with Majima makes him stronger than anybody in AEW.
Exactly.
Oh, the veggie hating mother.
I have not seen the live action remake of Lilo and Stitch LPH.
Just came out, didn't it?
I think so.
She hates vegetables.
Have some arugula, lady. It's a vegetable. If she says have a nice day, I'm just gonna say to her, fuck you.
It's just vegetables? Mom loves
Nom 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 nom.
I don't know why it takes so long for this kid to power up his bond. And then other people are like, you get the bond real quick.
Yeah, I don't know what RGG were thinking with this.
Oh, the
Even
vegetable one.
Even in the original.
Probably saving here. I know the story's gonna progress. The story going Batista's gonna come out. Oh, there he is.
Why has he not become a Yakuza boss?
He's just Saijima. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
That's Batista.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He's basically American Saijima.
Every time I see Saijima with his hair short like that instead of the long hair, I'm just thinking, yeah, I walk alone. The song.
You're supposed to be my friend.
Supposed to be my friend. Basketballs don't hit back. And of course, my favorite. Not only are weapons encouraged, they're allowed.
They're allowed.
Oh, so this is a big story moment. Yeah, this is. I was like, oh snap! I gotta save this for Saturday. Too bad. Like the best way to get Ryo besides chicken races is here, but story happens.
All right, the Shinsengumi missions, right?
Yep.
Muteki says, Dragon Ball news, Kagi got a figure.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see if Shallot, who Kagi voices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and his brother too, Giblet, which is what's crazy is they also have their forms. I didn't even know Shallot went blue. I thought he just went Super Saiyan God. I didn't know he went blue. But that's even there in the figure. It's pretty cool. And the brother has a cool jacket that you could hopefully put on other characters. I don't know. Oh, but look who got killed. Kashiwagi.
What the hell?
Dang, Kashiwagi was our homie. He was like a dang. Or what would they call him here? I already forgot.
Shot twice in the chest. Oh, Inoue. How are you gonna become a bartender in Edo?
Yeah. You know what I love about Yakuza 5? It's the final boss in that game being like, "Why are you here?" And he goes, "Oh," and then you have a cool fight. Okay, Gen, yeah. He's supposed to be Sanosuke?
長州やら勤皇派がまだまだのさばってんのに新選組の隊長が3人もやられてんだ。くれて山上さんにまつわるの死んだ。最強新選組
Now Harada, the character Harada, he's based off of a villain from Yakuza 5, right?
Yeah, I believe that's supposed to be Aizawa. I remember right?
Uh-huh.
Thomas said, I don't know if I trust the Todo guy. Man, same. Remember him earlier?
But my Liu Meng, Yokohama Liu Meng homie. Why?
I mean, look at him. He's wearing anachronistic glasses. those
Right?
didn't exist. Yeah, those glasses existed, but not those. I don't know where did he get them from, huh?
Also, they're not shaded to look like sunglasses. So there's another red flag right there.
Yes, Toto is based off not a villain though. He's actually a good guy in the original in the game he's from. Tom asked if Toto is based off a villain from a previous game. Like actually a good guy from a previous game.
Yeah, he's actually one of the party members in Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
And its sequel, Infinite Wealth. But out of all the three characters, hey Lord Doom, what's up, man? But out of all the out of all the 6 or 7 playable heroes in Yakuza Like a Dragon, why Adachi, Jungihan, and Zhao are the only ones who have their likeliness for this game? That I still can't understand.
Yeah, Ichiban doesn't have his straight. He just has a card, like you said, right?
Mm-hmm. Muteki says synergy. God, Inoue. Or Genzubara. Or Genzubaro, or whatever his surname was.
Every time I see Mine's face, I just want to play the sound to keep the sounds. Okay,
Okay,
got it.
got it.
There's no changes pressed.
おもろそうな話やな、サノスケ。せやけどそれ、一番隊がやらせてもらう。
Oh.
文句あってもわしは止められへんで。どうしちゃ。
Just one little
ちょっと
thing.
待ってくれ、沖田さん。
Yeah.
一番隊がやんのはかなねえ。だけど、俺も一緒にやらせてくれ。俺とあんたで一緒にゲンさんの仇を。なあ、いいだろ。
Don't you dare trying to one up over Majima.
誰もお前のことを幕府の不やなんて思うてへん。はあ、お前は新選組の不や。そこんとこよう覚えとくんやな。一番隊
Bakufu Tokugawa.
行くで。はい。
Oh man.
I was about to say, who popped up? The Backstreet Boys?
いくら沖田さんとはいえ、あんな勝手が許されんのか。
まあまあ落ち着いて佐之助さん。沖田さんがああいう感じ
Hey,
になっちゃったら
Arata.
止められないんだし。
You don't talk shit about Okita Soji.
Or Majima. Or the
Exactly.
fake version of Okita Soji, which is just a saber face.
はあ、それにしても面倒なことになっちゃいましたね。どうするつもりなんですか?
Lord Doom says, I now have 2 cosmic cubes. I'm gonna make an infinity gauntlet when I hit 6.
新選組の正気を疑われる。無論止めるしかあるまい。
止めるってどうやって?
斉藤君、君は沖田を追ってくれ。今のやつは何をしでかすかわからない。面倒を押し付けてくれるな。
佐之助さんの方はどうします?
So, anybody out there playing Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny, since that came out?
Yeah, I forgot that was this soon. I thought that was like in August.
I thought it was in March.
Whoa, whoa!
平助、
Outside, there's some winds blowing. That tree looks like it's about to fall.
Oh, we had some trees fall in my area this
Yeah,
week.
you showed
Well,
me.
not necessarily trees, but big, huge limbs
Still,
around the
yeah, you
neighborhood.
showed me the damage. So
Yeah.
yeah, you to quote Kawitubara, he ain't lying.
沖田と殺された
Oh, what more Doomsday? Says a couple things. I didn't even...
He says he says that he has 2 cosmic cubes and he's gonna make an infinity gauntlet when he has 6 of them. And then he says that is a thing Thanos did one time in an alternate universe. And then he says, I had a tree fall on my car in my driveway. Luckily, it wasn't damaged. Oh, jeez.
特別か。
That's what happened. Oh, I had some drop frames on? Because my computer was being weird. It's good now.
それは掃除から直接聞けばいい。
That's how my family member of mine died, remember? Like,
Oh, yeah, got his head smashed clean out of his ass.
yeah, the tree fell right on him. Just back in
そのため
February.
にも掃除は君が止めろ。
Was his name Winston Savage?
源さんの死体発見現場に
That's the first thing I thought of.
わかったそれはどこなんだ
That's
First
how
thing I
he.
thought.
That's how he died too. He had something that smashed his head clean out of his
気を
ass.
つけろよ、斉藤君。今の掃除を止めるのは
Lord Doom then says, I had most of the trees around me cut down, all but one at this point.
Head to the dock.
Oh, really?
Poor Kashiwagi though.
Ever since I've been around, where I live, there have been only 2 trees that have fully fell down.
場所は伏見。
He says, we need you to be here. Nah, I need to do some of your dumb missions so I can get Ryo. what I need to do.
Right. How am I gonna help Haruka-chan?
Yeah, exactly. Because
That or
I
get,
already had one of those rent payments. I was like, oh, jeez.
or better yet, better pieces of equipment.
That too. That's the thing that sucks. Like, how am I supposed to pay rent and equipment? I guess just don't
Right.
touch the farm. Just don't go to the farm. Like,
I mean, you do get rewarded from the guy when you pay the rent, but
yeah, he
yeah,
does.
it's just
But like, still, like, that's why I haven't upgraded a lot of my stuff. Cause I'm like, shoot, this costs
Mhm.
Rio too, and I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, right now I have double the Rio I need for right now, maybe, so I can probably do it.
The thing about this is that completing all the missions as well as the tournament fights are the only way you're going to be able to fight Amon in this game.
Oh, the tournaments. Yeah, I told you how like I just unlocked that town despite it being there the whole time.
Yeah.
The one that has. And then on top of that, there's a guy there who sells the stuff you need to you know, use to create swords, because
Right.
a lot of those swords are like, you need this revolver and it can't be crafted here. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get it? Like, oh, that guy sold them this whole time. I didn't even know that. Kawahara? Oh, you want to shoot, huh?
Cowabunga.
Ultimate technique.
Cow a fucking piece of dog shit, dude. Or Kawahara piece of dog shit.
Ultimate technique. Just Devil May
Yeah,
Cry
dude.
2.
Yeah, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Devil May Cry.
Yes. Now you really crossed the line. Or however the songs in DMC3 go.
No, hold on. The last room, wait a minute now, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. A new screw. I did all that for a new screw. Right over here.
I love it how, I mean, even though Sakamoto is holding the sheath of his sword, but the way how that he places his hand, it looks like he's placing his hand on his hip, and with him running, it makes it look like he has to take a shit real bad.
That's beginning, isn't it? I think the wooden gun's actually a good find, because if I remember right, one of the cooler guns requires that as a base.
Uh-huh. Lord Doom says, I want someone to put Devil May Cry 2 on the television if I pass away at home, just to make people wonder, Kappa. Ugh. Why? That game. Why does it even exist?
You know, I had it, and I remember going like, I don't get what the problem is, until I kept playing and felt how monotonous it was, and I was like, oh.
Oh, it was.
Like, it's like, I don't hate it as much as other, this games, I think it works, but yeah, no, it is a drop ball.
Oh yeah. I mean,
compared to 1 and 3 and 4 and 5, you know.
I've never seen Dante look more wooden than anything. Anyway, Lord Doom says, was he lying this whole time? Did he actually like the game? Did the game kill him?
Yeah, exactly. The game killed him. Exactly. He said, Nimi Conrio.
Ninro Kunryo.
I got a whole reel from that. Apparently, the last mission gives you 10 reel, 20 reel. The last few missions.
Yes. Yeah, that is right. The Lord Doom. He says DMC2 was Dante's depression quest, to be honest. But before that,
Whoa,
he
look at
says,
this guy. Good.
but before that, he says, to make it extra confusing, they can forge a note that says, quote unquote, I love this game, and leave it on me.
Akebono Maru. With armor. Do I have that?
Glowing armor.
Yeah, Super Saiyan glowing.
Yeah.
See. So we have
You're like Dragon Ball Z Budokai. The color of the Kamehameha is incorrect.
I don't have acid rounds to shoot.
Ah.
But I do have I guess I gotta just
When in doubt, just just go for the simple salute. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Lord Doom says, you subdued that guy and took his belt? Kiryu is on weird timing.
it's like fighting a shakedown here.
Yeah,
He's doing the same moves too.
mm-hmm. It's not a bad comparison when you think about it. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out.
Oh, I didn't even know I had that.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh my
Wait a
devil
minute now.
trigger.
That was Vegeta's technique. Incendiary bomb, that was just Vegeta's technique.
Oh.
Come on in.
Oh. Oh man. Oh, hey, welcome back, Metal.
Hey, Metal.
Lord Doom, I don't think Mr. Shakedown's in this game.
No, that's like the closest we got here.
Yeah. But at least he doesn't steal your money if you lose. Which, speaking of Mr. Shakedown, I'm definitely looking forward to Yakuza 0 Director's Cut.
Oh, yeah.
Because Switch 2 is coming out in less than a couple weeks.
Lord Doom, you're right. Goku was foul for sticking that on Vegeta. Saying that's Vegeta's technique. That's technically his.
Well, hello again.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, apparently, didn't know some guys are, doing some work up the road and, I don't know, hit a cable or something, cause,
Oh.
I don't know, we
Yikes.
lost all our internet and TV for about 30 minutes.
God.
Wow.
That explains a lot.
Yes, it does. And I was,
You're like confused.
And of
AF
cour-
a bit.
yeah, and predictably I wasn't at my computer at the time, and it also went to sleep and, like, quit me out of the call, so. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Muteki, that's right. With Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, you can actually save anywhere. You don't have to go to the telephone booths.
Oh, that's a lifesaver. That's great.
Yeah. Major quality of life improvement right there.
That is truth.
Lord Doom says something new. He says, in the actual manga, Goku is the only one to ever Ki Blast spam. Fun fact.
It's true.
Uh,
Yeah. It showed the work. I forgot if it was Lord Doom or if it was Karthu or somebody. Yeah, they showed it. I was like, oh snap, you're right. And I read the manga like recently, dude. I didn't even think of that. They're like, oh yeah, Vegeta never actually does the Ki Blast spam.
Although in the Budokai games, he's one of the few characters who actually has the fastest key spam.
Yep.
da, 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 da.
This will be my last dungeon before I go back to the main story. I just want to get to Rio, like just to have Rio. Maybe make a gun or something. I also need apparently a best grade sword to talk to what's his face.
Lord Doom says he does it against Perfect Cell.
By the way, I can finally
Key spam.
if he attacks me.
Oh. Or you're gonna do the
Yeah, if I time it right.
yeah.
As you can see, I'm like, of course. Yes, I did push triangle. Pity you. I did.
Press R1 with triangle.
There you
Negates all
go.
damage.
Golly. Oh, this gives you
Oh,
some
I
good
see.
material.
You're trying to tiger drop him.
I did it eventually.
Hit him.
Yeah. There you go. But still, it wasn't enough to fully take him down.
Because brawler style in this, even though I've been trying to upgrade it a lot, it's still
Like the weakest
Yeah.
out of all of them.
like you're better off like what I'm doing here is just sword, because sword's pretty much the best bet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because Wild Dancer's kind of like Rush, where it barely does damage. The gun, you see me, if you're able to spam it, the gun can work. Like, I just
Just like in real life.
Lord Doom then says, and to be fair, it does lock Cell down, and he had to use his barrier to get out of it. The key spam. Or the key blast spam.
Forcing me to use a barrier. Yeah.
Hey, this is good music going on.
Alright, you're talking about the music playing in the dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course, I know you're not hearing it because, then the echo.
Right.
If I knew my bandwidth would do it, I'd screen share directly from the Elgato to you guys, but bandwidth.
Right. It's like you need fiber optic internet to do that.
Swordy. Oh, I disarmed him. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
I like how he only does EI Jutsu when you do the extreme heat.
Mm-hmm.
No killing. Awful lot
Don't
of
worry,
blood
that-
he lost. Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, they have large packets of ketchup that are inside their Haoris. That or spaghetti sauce, or pasta sauce, or tomato paste.
My favorite thing is using ketchup with a napkin and then getting on my belly and then making the guard go, "Oh no, we gotta open a cell."
New kid, fake headbutt. You cracked my head. Oh god. Ketchup packet. What is it about Black Sheep that's really fun to quote? You know, where it's fun to, quote the lines in that movie.
Oh,
Oh my god! Brains!
not great. Your firearms are useless.
Wrong movie, but yeah,
Yeah.
but point taken.
Oh, Tommy boy.
Yeah.
Guys, that's why. They're interchangeable to me sometimes.
Yeah, well, yeah, honestly, yeah, kind of. I was like, oh, I get the two confused a lot because they have similar premises.
Kinda, yeah.
So,
One deals with business and the other deals with politics.
yeah, but he's essentially the same character, just in
Pretty much.
different settings.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of good way to put it.
Yeah.
No, don't be racist.
No.
That reminds me. There's a good new Pokemon short animation about reviving a previously unknown Pokemon that's very cute, but has a very unfortunate name that it can't help but yell.
Oh.
Let's go to the story. Woo. You get a better gun. Also, crafting the rounds, the cool acid rounds or whatever that you need, brother, those are expensive. He's at the South something harbor where stuff happens. Oh, veggie loving boy, what's up? Why are you
Oh.
here? Why is your bond not filled? What is going on?
You just have a little bit of bond left with him. But yeah, point taken. Lord Doom says, oh, like Nemesis in Marvel?
Now he wants fish. Oh, there you go,
Fish.
bond complete. 'Cause he wants fish.
Da da da.
There you go. Now you don't even have to deal with that kid anymore.
Oh, they're
And Lord
bullying
Doom
random
says,
people.
glad they changed his original name.
We only serve one true captain. He said, I gotta fight my own homies because
That's extremely biased of those guys. Only serve one true captain. It's like,
right? Excuse me, you're
it's like,
supposed to be meaning.
right? He's the, what is it, the vice captain or the vice chief of the Shinsengumi?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be a Dachi.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, your one true captain's a Dachi and meaning.
Right.
Oh, that's what it was. That's why they changed his name. Yeah, that makes sense. Lord Doom.
Yeah. Damn.
I already forgot what I wanted to do. Oh, right, I remember now. Where's the blacksmith? I wanted to see if I get a gun. Or... Cause I have a pretty decent sword. Not the best.
But it is about time to upgrade, don't you think?
I just upgraded this sword.
Oh, okay.
But the gun I've had forever.
That's what I mean. About time to upgrade the gun.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I got you then. Alright.
Yeah.
Remember, he's not killing anyone. Exactly. No. They're totally okay. You know what? I was just watching this about Grand Theft Auto. It reminded me. Speaking of not killing, where you ever play Vice City and use a samurai sword in it?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, you
I
use
have.
a straight clean lob somebody's head off in that. with
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yet in 5, and also an M-rated game, the most damage you do is like maybe if you set somebody on fire and they turn crispy. But there's no
Mhm.
actual gore. Like they don't body parts don't fly off. They just get like some blood.
Not
And that's
really.
it. It's like almost
Yeah.
like a teen rated game. Like what the heck happened?
It definitely reminds me of. You remember how gory the first Dead Rising was?
Yeah.
Fairly.
Well, yeah. Well, if you play the sequels, you'll notice how less gory those games are than the first one.
Yeah, it became more cartoony than like more gory. You know what I mean?
There's a
More
fear heat.
Yeah.
And I think it might have had something to do with like the game engines they were using, to where the older ones were actually easier, to where you could see lots of body parts flying everywhere in the first game. But that's just me.
No killing. Pretty sure you
Remember-
skewered his,
Remember, his guns are made out of rubber bullets, or his gun his bullets are made out of rubber, just like the Batmobile when it's in take mode in Arkham Knight.
Yep.
oh, now I don't have enough.
He shoots rubbed bullets, Lord Doom. I know you mean rubber, but rubbed bullets.
Save before I go in here and waste Rio, because sometimes I'll make things that are worse than what I already have. And I'm like, oh, dang it. That's happened. That's why I saved now.
Right.
I'm like, oh, jeez. I need a best quality sword at some point, and I need, just a better gun in general. What does this do? 237 damage, and that's it?
Oh, the gun. Or yeah, that gun. Oh boy, it's about time to give it a good
Yeah.
upgrade.
Smithing level too low, really? Lame. I could make that, but it's like, nah. Smithing level's too low.
Oh. Okay, I smell bullshit.
I know, right? Oh, I don't have Umeboshi to make acid rounds. Dang, damn it. I was hoping to at least make that. Okay, so I can't upgrade my gun just because.
Lord Doom, he rubs the bullets against his Haori before he fires them. Yep.
Even at best, it's still not good enough.
It's like if the bullets in Who Framed Roger Rabbit from Eddie Valiant's Magnum revolver.
Go on, dum dum.
Oh gosh. It's like Kiryu's bullets in this game, or Sakamoto's bullets in this game. They're based off based off the bullets in that movie.
Probably upgrade this to the Weeping Sakura. Or, I don't know how this works. Let me see if I can make the Weeping Sakura from the Winter Winds. 2 Ryo just for this?
Damn.
Rick.
And then I gotta go up to the then I gotta move my way up. I mean, I have the Ryo. I'm just like, bruh, you know,
Right?
just for this crappy gun to upgrade to a cool gun.
Yeah.
Or the Cuckoo. How much is this to go from this to the Cuckoo? I have enough material. Please tell me this is not 2 Ryo. It's also 2 Ryo. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's less upgrades though.
Mm-hmm. Cuckoo.
Yeah, craptacular gun. Woo.
A pea shooter.
Enchanted weapons cannot be forged at Kurogane Smith. Ah, this is why I say before I do this stuff, because look at that. Really? Really? Just,
I know there's a way you can actually, get the smithing to go up faster.
oh yeah?
I think so, yeah. Um, let me look it up while you keep going.
I know that sword nut wants to see a Vulpecula, which is easy to make. Don't have a handy blade. Have a bundle blade to make the handy blade.
Oh, I think you have to you can also donate some of your other
Oh yeah,
weapons that
that's
you
right,
don't
I
need.
can. Especially if they're oh look at that.
Yeah, that should be able to boost your.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't need the Yaksha blade, honestly. A doll on a stick. I don't know why that made me laugh.
With a stick.
Rag on a stick.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I was thinking of. Yep.
How do you wash yourself, Bart?
With a rag on a stick.
That's like one of my favorite scenes. For some stupid reason. With a rag on a stick.
Almost.
Now, if it was the Klav Kalash guy, he would say, "No, I just use Klav Kalash on a stick."
Only crab juice.
Crab juice.
Ugh, which some guy made as an actual thing when he made the actual crab kalash. Oof. Yeah, I don't know about
You unlocked a variant. Hey, would
Yeah,
you look at
I
that?
can actually make better guns now.
Yeah.
That one's stronger, even with a crappy. I just need to make the reflection first. Cost me Rio, but at least I have it.
Right.
Can't make the cuckoo for some reason. Serenity. Tenryo. Okay,
Oh,
maybe I'll bump that down. I just okay. How about
too rich for our blood.
for sure? I'll just okay. Tenryo anyways. If it doesn't matter, then I guess might as well just. Okay, that was 10 whole Rio. Jerk.
Ass.
For real. Come on back when you can't. No.
Well, at least you have a better gun.
Yeah. That guy's a jerk. I mean, I still have Rio for payment of rent if I, but still, golly.
Mm-hmm.
Golly. You know what? Let's test it out on these jerks.
You need to vent your frustration.
Legit. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's doing way more damage.
There you go.
Okay, Mr. I can tank bullets. I guess Wild Dancer is better now too, since it's a better gun.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you ready to go stop Okita?
Oh yeah. Well, first I should get some health back.
Get some tea.
And tea didn't give me enough health, but there's another restaurant here, I'm sure.
Ah. Muteki says there can only be one blade.
Oh, not the shady bars. More Shinsengumi. Hey, that's enough. Please refrain. Try your best.
Oh,
Man.
Your best. Press the battle.
always do your best. At least that's what I've been told.
You guys pretend to be Shredder with those masks. You'll never be Orokusaki.
Shredder. Remember, like every day I think, like, was he gonna say Splinter?
Master Shredder.
Dang! That
Shredder.
got way better. That shot did like almost killed him right there.
Watch out for Shredder.
I mean, no killing. These are just rubber bullets that Taiga never noticed.
Exactly. It totally absolves him. Absolve.
Donkey. Oh, look at that. He has a bundle blade. Perfect.
Oh yeah, bundle blades.
And a handy blade because, as you saw, some of those swords needed that as a stock, as a base. And even
Oh,
though
yeah.
they say like, oh, we don't make that here.
If you get a bunch of bundle blades, then you should be able to, you know, upgrade the smithing a lot more.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just giving them to him.
Yeah.
You again, lady. Let's want food. Did I pronounce food the way I hate it?
Uji.
He says he has to get to the dock. There's restaurants there too, so.
Yes, get us back to Fushimi.
How about a beer? I don't know why the beer gives him so much health, but alright. Whatever.
Give me a beer, Bobby.
Oh, I love that.
Yep. That trademark satisfaction that Kuroda says. Oh.
Oh my. Mm.
ABS, always be safe. I don't care that he's drunk because sometimes he gets power-ups from being drunk.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Aren't they supposed to hit harder when they're drunk?
Yep. I think I gotta get some of those umeboshi because A, acid rounds are cool. B, acid rounds are cool.
They are.
2 reasons, but they're both the same reason. Acid rounds are cool.
斎藤さん
I mean, he's not
Oh.
wrong.
山崎
It's Jungi.
伊藤さんから
Oh, Jungi
伝言を
Han's back?
頼まれまして
Yeah, or as we know him in the Toku community,
参謀の伊藤が
Beat J Stag.
伊藤さんも
Yeah.
こんなことで新選組を潰されたんじゃたまったもんじゃないですからね。なんとしても沖田さんの暴走
Are you
Oh.
based off the first, second, or third Jungi Han?
それで
That's a good question. I'm assuming the good one, but who knows?
So the third one.
Oh, Toma said something. She actually talking about history here.
Gion Street.
何
What was it that she said?
井上さん殺し
She
の
said
犯人に
when she
目
went
星をつけ
to Kyoto, one of the places she visited was Gion Street. That's usually the street geisha walk along for their appointment jobs, but we didn't see
ご存
any.
知ないですか
Oh,
深い網笠かぶってよく尺八吹いてる連中ですが
Interesting.
いやコムソーのことはわかる
I know what komuso are. What I'm asking is, how do you know a
コムソー
komuso
が井上
killed
を殺
Inoue?
したというのかさあ
Get to learn the
私にはわかり
details.
ませんが沖田さんは何か掴んだらしいですが伊藤さんはとにかく一番隊の暴走を止めるようにとのことです斉藤さんにはムクロ街に向かっていただきます山崎はあ 伊藤に伝えとけたまにはてめえも自分の足を動かせってな いいでしょ
He said you gotta try busting your own hump.
うです
Mukuro guy.
確かにお願いしました
You ought to try busting your own hump once in a while.
There was a fisherman here. There was a bond with a fisherman here, and you just had to keep
Uh-huh.
giving him fish. By the way, I fished a lot. Let's not fish.
Did you like the fishing in this game?
Oh yeah, it's easy,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
you know
it
how,
is.
You know how I fish? The best.
How?
I close my eyes, and I've caught everything.
Oh.
Oh.
I close my eyes, and I just wait for the rumble, and I just react when I hear the rumble.
There you go.
And I also
If
have,
it works, it
and I also have
works.
the best pole too that attracts everybody, so you don't need to worry about the pole. This is what I got so far. I'm still missing some. I guess I haven't fished everywhere yet.
Well, glad to see that you really enjoy fishing in this game. I figured that you were gonna like it.
Oh yeah. Caught marlin, the ghost koi, which is creepy looking. Oof. Marlin, because we were talking about marlin before.
Mm-hmm.
It's me and Wheels were.
Ah.
It's the courier. Yeah, that's the fisherman guy.
Guy, you have the most, well, what should I say? The most nightmare fuelish face when you just look at it dead ahead or straight at it. That ghost koi.
Wait, I swear, I thought I already finished his bond. Oh, it just gave me virtue. Okay, that makes sense.
Ah.
I was like, what? This guy, I thought I finished his bond too, but... Kawara Robata Itsugudai. Why is your bond so... Wait, his bond's full too? Oh, so I'm doing this for no reason, man. Get out, man. I ain't delivering nothing to nobody. Where am I going? Back to Mukuro guy?
Yeah, you're going to Mukuro guy.
You know what's funny is I didn't even bother unlocking that until grinding a couple days ago. And I'm like, wow, I forgot all... Because I knew I had booze because somebody wanted booze, but I forgot who. And then I went
Yeah.
to that door and I was like, oh! He was the guy that wanted booze to let you in. Right. Derp. As they say, as Rob Schneider would say.
In derpy derp, derp derper derp.
Yeah, yep.
De derp de derp derp deedly derpy derpy dum.
Rated PG.
13.
Rob Schneider is a carrot.
Holy crap! I'm a carrot. Rob Schneider is a stapler. Rob Schneider is Kenny. And at the end of that Kenny trailer, he actually got himself killed.
That's funny right there. Probably save again. Right. What are you doing not saving? ABS. Always be saving. Right?
True.
Especially in this game.
Or if you're lifting weights, ABS, always be swole. Even though that's kind of,
どうした
that can be unobtainable beauty depending on who you're asking.
あなたをお待ちです。
何
この先へどうぞ。
沖田が俺に話
井上さん殺しと見られる小無双の正体が分かりましたね。
Oh,
Discovered the identity who killed Inoue-san.
そのことで斉藤さんに聞きたいことがあると。
どういうことだ
私の口からそれ以上は言えません。
分かった
I think it's funny that Okita is one of the only one of the only people who knows Sakamoto's identity in this game.
The main temple in East Mukurogai. Guessing the second floor or something. This is a gambling.
Basically, this is the Narrows of Kyo.
Oh, this is a sneak. Oh, this guy is good. I want to fight him. Yeah.
Is that a... Oh, that guy. Yeah. I was about to say, is that a Nouveau Riche? Oh, yeah, Gold Sneak.
Basically.
Yep. Mhm.
Basically, Nouveau Riche, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, what is that? Oh! No killing! He literally stepped on him and made sure he shot him point blank. But don't worry, he's not dead.
Totally not.
Somehow.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh man, I wonder how scared this chicken must feel seeing the pot right next to him. Like you know you next, chicken.
Right.
Man, this reminds me of walking down the street. It's here in Springfield and seeing these types of dudes everywhere.
Ugh. I can
Oh,
I can
it's a
easily
story.
I can easily see why you don't want to walk out in the neighborhood that much.
Yeah, literally. Okay, you're a sub story. I'm not ready for you yet.
Oh yeah, this guy, I remember him. Brawler for hire. Sumibozu. Are they light? Oh, you mean the cuckoos? No, they're not like them in this game. They don't fly around and try to peck at you if you try to swing your sword at them numerous times.
This guy. Wow, that's hilarious.
What an entrance. God, you were like Indiana Jones with that guy. Showing off his moves, and then... boom. No, Toma, that they don't... You can't attack the chickens in this game.
This isn't like Zelda with the cuckoos, sadly.
Yeah.
Mind you, they make you pay for it there too. So
Yes, they do.
Golly, I just went in a circle. I know it's what's the you guys go. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, if I recall, it's
There
at
we
the
go.
top of... Yeah,
Yep.
Mukurogai.
Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So Guro, He's gonna break down his building and challenge me to the dark tournament. Ah, jeez.
Oh, young Toguro?
起きた
Dang.
何のつもりだとぼけんねえネタ上がっとる何お前が減産やった
You
っちゅう
think
こと
he is? Really? Why would he do that? His only homie.
なんで俺が井上を殺さなきゃならないお前らは小無双を追ってたんじゃなかった
Are we having a rematch?
追ってたわせやけどもう追う必要あらへんなぜだその小無双の正体はな坂本龍馬っちゅう男やったからやなんだと金の葉の間じゃ有名な
Oh,
話
it's
らし
using
いや
his
ない
name. Duh, Majima.
小無双のなりし坂本龍馬
Oh.
最近今日でうろついとるらしい
I see.
その
Can you
話
believe that?
本当か土佐や長州の浪人どもを締め上げたら白状しよって
Come on, Majima.
それにお前やったら
Why would I? Why do you see?
あの
How do I want Gensan dead? He's the one who stuck up for me the
待
most.
て
Mm-hmm.
坂本龍馬は俺の他にもう一人いるそのことはあんたも知っているはずだろああ知っとるせやけど源さん殺
Why
さ
would
れ
I
る
have a
お
good
前
reason
に
to
は
kill Gen?
理由
What are you talking about?
とぼけんなよお前が殺したんやろ源さんが
So there's another mystery. Who is this other person claiming to be Sakamoto Ryoma?
Gen was not the man in the mask.
本当なのかその話はどこまでしら切るつもりやお前本当なのかって聞いてんだ大きさ答えてくれ起きた
Well, now we're getting spicy here. Too bad. Well, I guess it's a good. Yeah, no, it's a good time.
死の敵
He said you deserve to bleed out in the
弟
street.
子の務め真の理心流の奥義
True Ishin
味
style.
わわせたるわ
Yo, do I get to hear a version of Receive You or something?
さあ構えるやはじめちゃんあんたが追い続けてきた天然理心流最後の謎が
The
目の
true
前に
Rishin style.
勝てばわかるという話だな来い起きた俺はお前に勝つそして全ての謎を明かし坂本龍馬としての人生を取り戻す
Lord Doom says his wife is planning on both him and her to go to other places, which is now news to him.
Oh boy. That's happened to me when people just plan stuff like, wait, what? We're going somewhere. Like, wait, who's we? I don't know if it's
Remember-
not necessarily a bad thing, but like I hate when it happens to me. Like, wait, what?
Next year,
Oh.
you're getting to Japan next year when I go over there,
That's right. I'm gonna
and
go
you got to
away.
bring your Xbox as well.
Yeah, with Metal Wolf Chaos, and
Yeah, exactly.
you gotta make sure to never leave the.
Leave the lobby or whatever.
Exactly.
It's like, hey folks, we're gonna show you the best goddamn American game ever made in Japan.
I like the kind of old-timey remix of his music here. That's pretty neat.
Lord Doom then says, she wants us to go to Holland and then Japan. She's paying, so I kind of have to just go along with it. Oh, wow.
Oh,
What did it look-
nice.
You know, there's two things I can't stand. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures.
And the Dutch. They smell like cabbage. And they live right next door to the Belgians.
Vegeta's technique.
Too bad it was no Big Bang attack.
Bang attack!
I guess really though, it's oh QT. Okay, what do I gotta do? I gotta, oh. Okay, guys.
Lord Doom says, "I'm Michael Wilson, and I'm going to take America back." Then Muteki says, "Dutch betrayed me. Dutch betrayed me. Should have seen it. Should have seen it in Red Dead 2. And glad Red Dead 1 Dutch taken down."
Oh, I hit triangle to the Vex. Dyslexia, just...
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, I hear it. I receive you. I hear it. They're not singing it, but you can tell.
mm-hmm.
Okay, mister. Oh, I didn't fail the QTE this time.
Basically, it's the QTE that finishes him off.
Boom.
Oh, you bleeding.
Now use essence of fist punching and punch him over and over until he answers you.
Lord Doom says something new. He says, there was also a line about quote-unquote white slavery in Metal Wolf Chaos. I remember because I almost threw up laughing. It was so random.
井上を殺したのは俺じゃない。おそらくもう一人の坂本龍馬だ。起きた。覆面の男が井上だったってのは本当なのか。
その前に一つ教えてくれや。どうやったわしの理心流は。
It's like that guy getting eaten by the bear in Grizzly Man. That made Ron White laugh so hard he was about to throw up. The bear ate him! That's rich.
覆面の男そのものだった。
そうか。それを聞いて安心した。これでようやくわしはあの人に追いつけたっちゅうわけか。
師弟の間柄なのか。あんたと井上は。
そんなもんやない。
And then Lord Doom also says, and the woman on comms was so hyped and upbeat about it, so it was the perfect mix of random and wrong tone.
Oh, he just popped up.
イサミちゃん。
Now, here's a name I haven't heard in quite a long time. Oh! Oh, hey, Adachi. What's up?
斎藤はじめさんよ。あんたにすべてを教えてやる。天然理心流の謎、それに新選組最大の秘密をな。
It's like, sorry, Majima. I should have been out of the way when you said balls out.
Yeah.
Literally.
でもここならあんたのことを気兼ねなく龍馬さんと呼べるしな。互いに腹も割りやすいや。
それで一体何なんだ。天然理心流の謎。それ
I wonder if Tennen Rishin
新
is
選組
supposed to
最
be
大の秘密というのは。
a take on what they actually learned. I don't know.
ちょうど新選組が三部老子組という名で今日の町に出てきた頃の話だ。その頃、俺たち
The Mibu Roshi Gumi had a second
もう
chief.
一人の局長が存在した。
確か
Miburoshi
芹沢
Gumi.
裏の世界。つまり
The Mito
影として
domain.
Too bad it wasn't
Mito domain.
Hijikata. Oh, Sarazawa Kamo.
Become
Uh,
Shogun.
日の本一と恐れられた
Masaru Sara, or whatever his name was.
影三風浪士組は将軍様の上洛警護を目的とする幕府お抱えの組織として結
Wolves,
成された
Mibu.
俺が率いる司令官から近藤、土方、山並、沖田、長倉、井上、東堂の7名芹沢率いる水戸藩から芹沢鴨
Toma says some of this is accurate with what really happened, and some is good storytelling by who wrote this game.
Yeah, I've asked about that. Yeah, like a lot of the
さっきあんたが口
yeah,
にしていた
like
名だ
a lot of it's just like yeah.
まさか察しがついたようだな
Wait, how much Gundam stuff?
井上源三郎沖田
So much.
総司そして長倉新八この三人は
What? They've been dead?
すでにこの世にはいねえ芹沢鴨平山五郎平間重介それぞれが
Oh,
演じている
so the ones that
影の姿
Majima, Kashiwagi, and
なんだと
Adachi here, I guess.
そしてその
Well,
Whoever. Oh no.
あの
Sarah.
Saejima.
Saejima, yeah.
密接に関係してい
Yeah.
る
So those
どういうことだ
so those names that they took from them, so those names that they're using, they're not actually they're real people or their own person. They're just names they took.
Oh, I get it now. I get it, Lord Dude. Yeah, if I was in Japan, I'd be buying all the right metal.
I would be
I
personally.
mean, shoot, all the shoot. Don't have to worry about shipping. Just freaking take it with you. At least what you can, I guess. So you still have to ship, but still cheaper than.
Ah,
I love how Majima sleeps. Some ninja guy just walking around and none of y'all can see him. That's right. Take your mask off so you're identified when they wake up. Oh, Gen. Kashiwagi, yeah.
so you find out who the ninja really is from a year prior.
起きた
Oh, that's the real Loki, huh?
それに井上
And the real
長倉
real Nagakura.
局
Ah.
長土佐での
Yep.
一仕事お疲れ様
Oh,
でした
one of them is Oda from
何の話
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah.
カモさんあなたが水戸藩にいた頃から
Man, he's an asshole in Zero.
こうした
That's
お仕事を
putting
受け
it
ていたこと
lightly.
は知っています
He also speaks Chinese terribly in these posts.
あの
Mhm.
総集ラッパ
That's another one of his
ーブーマ
crimes.
由来の剣術水戸天狗流の宗家ということもね俺の素性を知った上で土佐から戻ってくる時を狙って待っていたというわけか近藤さんはあなたたち水戸組を優遇しすぎて
Oh, it's
Who
really
Techie
Kang?
said-
偶然知り合った
Yeah, I was gonna ask who played by Kagi and Dub.
三風浪士組に温かく迎え入れたその剣の腕を
When he says Kagi, who's he referring to?
だがこのままでは
Alejandro San,
司令
Kang.
官一派の我々の
He
立場
also
が
voices
危ぶま
Charlotte.
れる
But I don't know who he means. Who is it Oda in the new?
Yes, it is Oda.
Oh, okay.
That's Alejandro Sab's. That's who he voices in Yakuza Zero Director's Cut.
Oh, okay. I hope his Chinese isn't
起
suck.
きた安心してください
Probably gonna.
平山と平間は薬でぐっすり寝かせて
Yeah, I think I saw Sega put out a trailer for that.
あなたを
It was either
殺した
today or yesterday,
ちゃんと
saying whose
合わせますか
voice that Oda was playing, or who's going to be voicing Oda in this game.
芹沢かも
And lo and behold, Alejandro Sab got the part. Which, if I remember correctly, Alejandro Sab is the voice of Kyle in Lunar Silver Star Story for the remastered version.
Golly, Majima could sleep through all that, and Saejima. It's like a really crazy death battle going on, and we're just like, it's just like,
姉は起きた。おい、ゴロ、起きろ。なんやねん。カモさん。
Goro. Oh wow.
お前たちは来るな。
so I got the scar.
カモさん。死ね。芹沢。
Yep.
Dang.
Who's the one that yeeted him?
カモさん。なんでこないなことに。
More dudes. Oh,
近藤殿。
That dude had a cool rise. Lord Doom said.
さすが水戸天狗流。掃除をもってしてもかなわなかったのか。
Ichikata. Don't know.
行き違いがあったとはいえ、私は浪士組の同志を殺めてしまった。私は切腹いたします。ですからど
Oh,
うか
so
oh,
Kashiwagi actually was able to kill him?
なんで謝るんやかもさん。先に殺しに来たんは起きたたちの方やろうが。それに起きたを殺したのは。
Ah.
カモさんだけの責任やない。黙れ。近藤局長は影として水戸藩に使い捨てられた俺たちを救ってくれた。もはや日の当たる場所では生きる道のなかった俺たちをな。
And Thomas said his face is sliced open like, and he's just talking calmly. Hey guys, come on, you like to them.
せやけど、悪い
Right?
じゃないはずや。
That's not a
So
minor
tall,
scratch. That's yeah.
謝んなきゃなんねえな、こっちだよ、カモさん。
Yeah, no, yeah, cool. That's cool that Kagi ended up becoming a real legit voice actor.
だから勝手にこんなことを。
Lord Doom said they look worse than they are a lot of the time. Oh,
やっちまったもんは
those
仕方
types of
ない。
injuries.
あんたらにはきっちり死んでもらうよ。今度起きた掃除は浪士組一の剣豪として勤王志士たちの間でも名が通ってる。この身分浪士組の顔とも言うべき存在だった。その掃除が切られて死んだとなりゃ、浪士組もたかが知れてると世間の笑い物になっちまう。そうなれば我々はお役御免。幕府からも見捨てられ、解散を命じられることになる
He
だろう
said
な。
there's no changes in plans.
それがどないしたっちゅんや。そないなもんわしらには関係ない。
Oh, you saw what Lord Doom what happened to him one time?
やめろ。
I had a fractured eye socket once, and I was cool talking to people. Damn.
俺は非常な人間でね。愛弟子が死んだってのに。
That must have hurt like a biatch.
どうやって生き残らせるかで
Yeesh.
いっぱいだ。
Remember that time Vader Metal got his eye popped out of his eye socket?
Oh, yeah, that's an infamous one. Stan Hansen, yep.
What's crazy about Stan was he wasn't even trying to. It's just that he can't
Just
see.
happened.
He would stiff people because he just couldn't see.
それを実現するにゃ、あんたたちの力がどうしても必要だ。
Which is very true.
どうだい。今日からあんたたち第二の人生ってやつを生きてみねえか。
Ah. Throw away their names and take up the ones that they yeeted.
平間重介は長倉新八に、そして
That's basically why he said it's time for you three to die. Basically, their names.
吉田東洋暗殺がきっかけとなってな。
So it was him, us. Crazy. I
That-
didn't think I was fighting Kashiwagi.
But yeah, you found out the truth about Ryoma's pop's killer.
浅木色の派手な羽織で装うことで過去を払拭し事実を隠した。起きた掃除っていや美少年で通ってたからそこの五郎ちゃんにはこの面で自分を美少年と言い張らせたもんだ。そして
Lord Doom said a few things. He says, that was before I was treated. Then again, I have an insanely high pain tolerance. It felt like a headache that was localized to my eye. So a throbbing pain, pretty much. Which I'm sure that painkillers didn't really help.
ハットはもともとこの秘密を知る7名。近藤、土方、山並、東堂、そして水戸組3人の口封じを目的として作られたものだったってわけだ。
そうだったのか。
俺は鴨さんの剣術、水戸天狗流をどうしても新選組に取り入れたかった。
You know, Adachi, since you look very scraggly in the present timeline, you actually look very clean in this timeline. Oh, you mean... Oh, they actually helped you, Lord Doom? Oh, okay.
自衛官の独自流派としてな。そうすりゃ強さを求める手だれの剣士たちが新選組に集まるって考えたのさ。結果
So the Tenon Rishin sword style is just the evolved name to a prior sword style. Okay. As soon as they did the x-ray and confirmed it was a fracture and not some dude drug seeking, they gave me morphine.
I know they have to do that.
Yeah.
I know.
Gotta make sure these days.
Some people, yep. Unfortunately, it's kind of
Sad but true.
some people I know who go to the hospital just to. Yep.
何があるか分かったもんじゃねえな。龍馬さんよ、これが新選組と天然理心流の真実だ。そしてあんたが追いかけてた覆面の男の正体。そりゃ
That was Kamo.
井上源三郎として生きた芹沢鴨だったということだ。きっと鴨さんははじめちゃんに対して後ろめたい気持ちがあったんや。池田屋で松原がはじめちゃんの秘密を
That guy, or the guy walked in after and went, yeah, so you have a fractured eye socket, and I have some morphine here to help with the pain. I got it before I came in. That's what Lord Doom followed up with.
井上は俺の目的を知りながら新選組にとどまれるよう手を貸してくれていたということか。
Yeah.
鴨の恩返しちゅうとこやな。ほんまあの人らしいわ。どうだい。すべてを知った今の心境は。
正直まだ釈然としない。
You know, that's a good question, Ryoma.
東洋のおやっさんを殺さねば
One
なら
thing
な
is,
かった
why did he do it? Exactly.
Right.
水戸藩経由で頼まれたらしい。
Oh, the order came from the Mito domain.
仕事を成功させたら、俺らの脱
Said
藩を
our
取り消しても
Dappan
らえ
would
る
only
という
get
条件
forgiven
だ
if the job went down well.
水戸藩
It was the
からだ
Mito domain. Does that mean whoever wanted
じゃあ
Pops
おやっ
dead?
さんを殺そうとしたやつは水戸にいるってのか。
それはわからん。最後までカモさんは喋らんかった。影として生きる者の
How?
習性や。
Where? Huh? Well, I guess that leaves a why and win,
Wins.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
何を
Hey,
追い
I
か
have a
ければいい
question.
んだ
You like penicillin on your pizza?
龍馬さんよ。
Da
あんたに確認したい。
da da da
もし
da
今
da da da.
吉田東洋の殺害を依頼した人間が誰なのか知ったら
You know, I heard that she just posted ninja kicks, damn rabbit.
復讐のためにそいつを殺しに行くかい
Pork rind.
わからないだが
Poor crying.
覆面の男の正体を知った今
Fight.
Bye.
一つだけ
Kitchen?
はっきりしたことがある
Yeah.
なんだ
俺は復讐がしたかったんじゃない
Mitake said they wanted the domain so bad they couldn't buy it, so they off
それだけ
pops.
なんだと
These days, domains, you gotta wait for them to
その
expire.
言葉を聞けて安心した
Yeah.
今のあんたならこれから俺が話すことを受け止められるだろう
なんだ
Did someone mention a ninja kick? Lord Doom says,
Oh,
oh, yeah.
カモさんから報告を受けてたからだ
Kamo-san ratted you out right away.
I'll beat your ninja kick with my Judy chop. I'll tell you what.
報告を受けていたことがあるそりゃ
I kick your ass.
カモさんに吉田東洋殺害の依頼をした男の
Masterminded
Give you some
Toyo's
good old-fashioned
assassination.
hillbilly kung fu.
What?
坂本龍馬
Sakamoto Ryoma, but he suck. What?
なんだと
The other Sakamoto
それ
Ryoma?
じゃまさかもう
Yeah.
一人の坂本龍馬が
例の小無双の坂本龍馬よ
Komuso one? Thank you.
そして今になって奴は覆面の男だった源さんを殺したおそらくは吉田東洋暗殺の口封じのために
It's one of those Metal Gear cutscenes, isn't it? Like we've been here for
Yeah,
how
it
long?
is.
僕はまだ早い今
Yeah.
But there's something about those cutscenes that are just fun to watch all the way through. They don't feel like they
Oh
outstay
yeah,
their
no,
welcome,
because
you
they're
know?
like movies, but good movies, you know.
Yeah.
They know they're
もう一人の坂本龍馬
it's like I'm watching a J drama.
Yeah, they don't outstay their welcome, which is
つまり二人の坂本龍馬
Lord,
Which
Jesus,
in a
up to you,
way-
Metal.
にしているってことになる
I'm good.
no, you won't, Metal. My Judy chop is unstoppable.
Oh, no! Well, what about Kung Fu Grip?
時の拠点の一つなのかもなとにかくそれで今伊藤さんと武田の5番隊が寺田屋に向かってる
Oh, speaking of Metal Gear, did any of you see the remade opening movie to Delta
I did.
Snake Eater? Snake Eater?
It looks great.
Somebody,
The snake beater.
it's a nonsensical complaint, by the way.
Mhm.
It's just like, oh, there's snippets in there that are spoilers, but it's like, no, if they're playing it, they're not gonna know it's spoilers. You know,
Like I get you, man. I get you.
Yeah.
It's like that's not really the issue. Just skip the opening.
Lord Doom. Keep talking, and I'll go get Judy herself.
Keep going.
Is she a nice lady?
The true Judy chop.
わかった
Then you'll get the true Judy chop.
近藤さん
yeah,
全てを教えてくれてありがとう俺は新選組に入ったことを後悔してない
そうかいならよかったほら早く行け
ああ
Ah, get out of here.
He's at Terradaya. Oh snap! I guess I gotta do this and then save.
Yep.
Majima's with me. Imagine,
Lord Doom. Lord Doom. She's a Kuma.
Imagine trying to run at these two. You gotta be a special kind of.
She's a Kuma. That's the true Judy. Or that's Judy herself, Akuma.
Dang, they're just prize tickets.
Oh man, I would not want to get hit with the Raging Judy.
We save just in case, because if it's like too much, I'm like, all right, let's go. Woo! 5
Lord Doom
minutes, yeah.
then says, so you're completely safe since Akuma Judy has never killed anyone. Fate will conspire to make sure you survive.
Friggin' Techie's right. Akuma, you mean Roman Reigns?
So you gotta get back to Terradaya, huh?
Yep.
Oh no, is Oreo in trouble?
Oh no.
You gotta do something somewhere with somebody. It's
Don't
kinda
tell
like
me they
you
made-
guys.
Don't tell me they made piss-flavored Oreos.
That's what they do.
Yeah. I hope not.
Or else we got ourselves a crisis here. Techie, we need Chris Farley. Don't we all?
Dang, nabbit.
What a world that is. The one where, he didn't keel over.
Dang, nabbit. I keep grabbing
We need-
glowing stuff because I keep hoping it's stuff for Bacchus to read.
Besides, he's the best ninja in the whole goddamn world.
God damn, yeah. We ain't
Yeah.
hearing about no fucking dancing ninjas either.
He's a Beverly Hills ninja, Chris Farley.
That's, if you don't know about that, there's a shitty movie out there called The Dancing Ninja, and it actually started life as a sequel to Beverly Hills Ninja that was
Ew.
very obviously reworked into something else.
Lord Doom says, whoever made those Oreos will be declared a heretic. Also, dragons are declassified as heretics.
Well, yeah.
Muteki says, hey, per Christian Bale, Beverly Hills Ninja's best movie.
Damn straight.
Golly. I was like, how many times have you seen Robin Shaw get screwed over by Chris Farley in that movie?
Quite a few, and to utterly hilarious results, which is, I know, part of
Yes.
the thing.
Especially at the very end of the movie, when he was in a wheelchair and he actually gets thrown into the ocean.
Damn.
Oh, Muteki knew the movie we were talking about with dancing. Metal. Yeah.
What was that?
I said Muteki said he knows the movie you were talking about.
Okay. Yo. Yeah, it's called Dancing Ninja, and it's just horrible. As Stewie from Family Guy would say, it's a wretched cinematic evacuation. I can't use the actual word on Twitch, I don't think, so.
Seppuku, come on now.
別にええで。せやけど副長に次期局長の座を奪われたくないんやったら、はよ行った方がええんとちゃうか?
Okay, let's hear it, Lord Doom. He says, I have an idea, guys. Lego Susanoo for SH Figure Arts, Sasuke
Oh, yeah.
and Madara.
Better than
Oh.
third party $180 Susanoo.
Yeah.
Or more.
Oh, hey, I'm here for it. But hey, who knows with these days, because we do, after all, out live in a world where we are getting fig arts of both, friggin' Shallot and Giblet, so.
As well as Krillin about to get killed by Frieza.
Yeah! As well as a new Usopp as well, apparently, but that's all good.
かった。せやったら
Hey, we'll go
とりあえ
around
ず
the
裏口に回
stupid
ろう。
back.
それでええな。
Thomas says, "Don't forget the raptor." Lord Doom says that too.
Oh, it's 7. So let's see. If it
You-
lets me save, we'll just do this. I'll just continue.
You never forget the raptor.
And if it doesn't, then I just gotta blow through this.
うん。
Yeah.
音がしている。
はじめちゃん、覗いて。
But a part of me is like, you know, you should blow through it anyway.
Well, that's not Ryoma. That's
誰かおるか。
誰かおるの？
俺だ、オリオ。
はじめさん？そんなとこで何して
Oh, Oreo.
聞いてくれ。今この宿を新選組が囲んでいる。坂本龍馬って客が来ているな。2階の客間か。
せやけど、なんやの？
もうすぐ新選組がここへ突入してくる。お前は静かに、おかみさんたちを連れて寺田屋から逃げろ。
坂本さんを新選組が？
詳しい話は後だ。急げ。
行ったようやな。よし。そしたら行こうか、はじめちゃん。
hey. Oh my goodness.
新選組が来ます。
Why would you do that?
ここから逃げて。
あれは、お龍の声。どういうことだ。
迷うてる暇はない。もう行くしかないで。
Just gonna have to.
新選組じゃ。踏み込んできよった。
What's she doing?
おもろなってきて。
You just, golly, you just said,
はじめちゃん。
he just asked you to get Otose and sneak out quietly, not yell at everybody. It's like, holy crap.
Yep, I guys blow through. All right. Well,
Oh,
the good news is they're all fucks.
think of it as making up for logging
Yes.
off early last week.
Yeah, exactly. That's all.
Yeah. Besides, it really shouldn't take you this long.
Plus, if it lets me like just back to normal after this, I can when I grind, I can just grind barracks missions. Be nice, and I'll get all the real.
If I remember correctly, after you go through this part, I think that's the end of chapter 10.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. No, I don't have it. Okay.
But Lord Doom, I thought you wanted Yujiro to fight a raptor.
Well, I did.
Or you did? Well, then I made this suggestion in the Discord. How about the guys at Death Battle actually make a death battle between Yujiro and Riptor from Killer Instinct?
I mean,
Hmm.
I need some help. Don't I?
That's an idea.
食ったな。
I'm surprised they haven't even done a death battle with Yujiro as of yet.
Lord Deuce, those are stun bullets.
That's also a
Man.
something I haven't really thought about.
Oh. Wow. Just wow. Throwing furniture from second story floor, or second floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You remind me of Resume. I believe it's pronounced Resume. Actually, Bullfrog said.
Ah, resume. I finally get it.
Yeah, Resume still weird to me.
It's like one of those hard words. Roads. Rudes.
What's funny is, you know who was the voice in that scene? And that Metal was talking?
What?
It's Henry Winkler.
Oh, funny. The Fonz.
Hey,
Yeah, it was Henry Winkler.
hey, Henry
doing that.
Winkler.
And then John Goodman was the other one.
Covered with bees.
And they shoot bees at you. Ah, yes, anachronistic sumo wrestler. Love. Whoa!
Frank.
Damn.
You allergic? You're allergic? I'm allergic to bees. Me too. But we'll come back later and we'll check on you in a while.
No killing.
Holy shnikes, it worked.
Be gone, anachronistic sumo.
I wonder if that actually, if anybody ever actually tried that in real life, but they found out that it doesn't work and they ended up getting arrested anyways.
It's a good question, actually.
Doing great, Majima. Perfect. Silver hammer, nice.
Hey, cool. Lord Doom says, bro, no way. Look at how evil that looks.
I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to Kyokuryogi. Ora.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. You are the stand. There was, Lord Doom says, there was a dude that got arrested for derailing a train. He literally did it for content.
Wow.
Yes,
Really?
I remember that story. Yes, he actually derailed a train for content. And wow, surprise, that's kind of illegal.
It's kind of yeah. Who knew?
Intentionally derailing a train is kind of illegal. So yeah.
Dude's literally wearing
Man,
one
it
of those.
definitely reminded me a long time ago when, you know, Jackass first started airing on MTV that some random schmuck ran himself over with a car because he was trying to be like the guys off Jackass, but it ended up taking his life.
Get that basket off your head, boy. I can't see. Although I'm pretty sure that's like a religious thing. I forget. Can you see through that?
Oh, they're monks, so yeah, I think it's like a thing.
Yeah. Hey, they're very helpful for when it's raining.
Nice.
True. And for concealing one's identity.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna find out he's a jobber anyway.
So, Komuso. And Lord Doom says, and the worst part was, he stuck around and somehow was able to tell the workers what probably happened. Also, they caught him on camera since train crossings are filmed a lot at the
Yes,
time.
they are.
Yeah, they
Yep.
are.
Even
Yep.
Toma could tell you that, because there's actual like, even
They are, and in his case, yeah, he actually had a camera set up too to capture it.
Yeah. Muteki says, under the basket is Jason Todd. He's the brown hood.
Oh
the Brown Hood.
no! Ooh. Ooh.
Lord Doom says he didn't cause anyone to get injured, but he did cause a ton of property damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet. Like, I didn't see it, but. I love that. Oh, again! Hey. Let me tell you something. It's even the wasn't.
Oh, he set his sword on fire? What,
Oh,
he's
I
gonna
shot
try
it
to
with
burn
fire.
Teradaya down? Lord Doom then says, train crossings make me nervous, so I don't see how a person could hang around them. For real?
Oh, and burn. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool finish. That's a cool finish. You got. That's a cool freeze frame.
Ah, nice. X strike.
Yeah. Chrono Trigger intensifies. You're right. Video game logic, but in real life, yeah, setting a sword on fire would just, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Not generally. But hey, let's add some elemental effects to this attack.
What's your end game? Why are you using my name?
Ninja vanish.
Ninja appear. Ninja vanish.
Look on the back. Look on his back.
Yeah, I saw.
Doesn't that look familiar?
Yeah. Yep.
So you have a good clue as to who the actual baddie is in the entire game.
Kyodai. I had a feeling.
Yep. Hanpeta.
こないなとこで何しとんねんお前ら見たらわかるやろ不定労使の取締りやほうそれご苦労なこっちゃな
It's the Omi Alliance.
Yep. What to say? Funny how you think he was a bad dude, but he's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Muteki. Apparently, all timelines, your brother betrays you.
これ以上坂本龍馬の件新選組の手出しは無用ふざけんねや坂本は新選組の幹部殺した男や
Right? Who killed his Shinsen?
どういうことやねんさあ文句があるんやったらお上に言うたらどうやわしらに命令した
The Bakufu official.
お役人に
So Tokugawa Bakufu ordered it.
誰なんだ見回り組にその命令を出した役人ってのは
幕府軍艦奉行並み勝林太郎や
勝林太郎
余計な詮索はせんこっちゃその方が
The Admiral of the Bakufu Navy. Katsurintaro.
謎だらけの三番隊隊長さんよ
Well, right, Lord Doom, exactly. Betrayal's a constant, universal constant in his life.
Right?
Apparently.
The Navy. Muteki says, the Navy, it's time for the YMCA.
Yeah.
しかし見回り組に邪魔されるとは思うてもなかったな
Good job. Yes, we're gonna be winding down here.
Yeah, so
さっきから様子が変
did that ahead of time.
なんかあったんか
いや
I guess, like you said, it's just think of it as making up for last week.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad I wasn't freezing him by this point because I was scared. I was like, I was gonna be too cold. I'm like, look, I'm gonna just go back to bed. if it was too cold, I was like, I'm gonna just go back to my only warm place.
Yeah, it's like, fuck this, I'm going back to bed. Nah, but it's a good thing that you managed to pull all the way through in the end.
なんやそれ。よう覚えてへんな。
Kuze, get your ugly ass mug out of here. You know
It's
you
kind of funny.
pissed
They
me
always
off.
make him like a heel, like a weird. Cause like, you know what's funny? It's because of Kuze I even like Yakuza stuff the actor, the real actor.
Uh-huh.
In the movies he's been in, were what made me go like, yo, I like Yakuza movies now. And then this game came out, original Yakuza, and I was like, whoa, it's like those movies I watch.
別に俺はどっちの味方でもないですよ。ただ、最近の近藤さんは何
I want to be in the Yakuza. Oh, you want to get every section of your finger chopped off if you do something wrong?
I didn't say 12-year-old me was right.
That.
もういい平助こんなバカ相手にしてても拉致がかねえいいか沖田これだけ覚えておけ俺が新選
Muteki says, dumbass Ryoma in front of you.
子さんだろうが剣の腕が立とうが容赦しねえ俺の方針に従わねえ奴は全員粛清するいいなあんたもただの狂犬で終わりたくなかったら平助のように身の振り方考えるんだな言うぞ
Okay, Kuze and Awano. Oh, perfect. All right, let's save and perfect.
Excellent.
Perfect. It leads me right where I want to be, which is able to grind those missions. All right, so go ahead and plug whoever was first.
I'm first this time since Metal went first last week.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That is true.
All right. So, anyways, you guys can find me on YouTube and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews. YouTube's my bread and butter when it comes to content, whereas Twitch is secondary. Haven't really gotten any new things currently in the works at this time. Hoping that will all change very soon, but still haven't decided a time when I'm going to get back on track with making more content. But that's where you need to stay up to date with me for all your social media feeds, and make sure you do that by following Double RPG Reviews on both Facebook and Twitter. And that's it.
How about you, Metal?
Oakley Dokley. Artichokely. Well, as for me, well, I'm pretty straightforward. Just follow me on X at Kaiju Atom, since Adam Kaiju was taken. And, of course, follow Hero Club for Life across social media at Hero Club for Life. And stay tuned for our live shows, which are Fridays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Hero Club for Life's Twitch. Check us out.
Oakley
right.
Dokley, Artichokely, and last but not least,
Yeah,
Fighter
hey,
Chaos.
if you haven't already, hit follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/FighterChaos, FIGHTERXAOS. And also look for that name on social media, including Twitter/X, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, pretty much all social media. And this dude's glitching out hard. I also do art and web comics. That's why you should check that out. And commissions, and also Twitch. If you're wondering what my schedule is, it's 4 p.m. Tuesdays and Fridays. And that's 4 p.m. Eastern. That's it.
Look at him glitching,
Yeah, he like.
walking in place.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Well, join us next week as we finish up Chapter 10 and immediately get on with Chapter 11. So that all should be good. So anyways, we all hope that you have a lovely Memorial Day weekend. And be sure to salute our troops for putting up a great fight. And yeah, we'll see you next Saturday. So Fighter Chaos, my friend, you got two great words that are left to end off this stream. And they are?
Kanjo.